سيدنا وسيد الأولين والآخرين بالقاسم المصطفى محمد. Keep it as is. This is fine. Thank you. صلى الله عليك يا أبا عبد الله. صلى الله عليك يا ابن رسول الله. غريب يا مظلوم كربلاء. ما خاب من تمسك بكم سادتي وأمن من لجأ إليكم. يا ليتنا كنا معكم فنفوز إذا والله فوزا عظيما. After Waqat Karbala, tonight marks a very difficult night for the Ahlul Bayt alayhim salamullah, specifically the women of the household of Rasulullah. Some people may think that the calamity ended with Yawm Ashura, but indeed the calamity begins with Yawm Ashura. Because tonight is the first night that Zainab alayhi salamullah is without Abu Abdullah Hussain. And Zainab is without Abu al-Fadl al-Abbas. She is without Ali al-Akbar and Qasim and Aun and Muhammad and all those men whom she raised like her own children. They have all left her and her role begins tonight. And in this difficulty and trials and tribulations, there is a silver lining specifically for us as the Shia of the Ahlul Bayt alayhim salamullah, in that it shows us again and reinforces this idea again that both men and women in this religion have a significant role to play when it comes to defending the religion of Islam and the principles of this deen. And when Imam Hussain alayhi salamullah made the ultimate sacrifice on that day, Zainab alayhi salamullah was the one who had to live the calamities and live through the captivity of Shaam and live through having to tell the story. And if not for Zainab alayhi salamullah and the women of Karbala and Imam Zainul Abidin, then Islam would have been buried with Imam al-Hussain alayhi salamullah, and it would have been something long forgotten. So, to honor those ladies and the orphans and the children of Karbala, let us give them the loudest of our salawat ala Muhammad. Mu'mineen and mu'minat, sometimes some of us may go through some difficulties, but believe me when I say there is no day like the day of Ashura. The day of Ashura in which Zainab alayhi salam, according to the traditions, when Fajr came, she was able to pray standing. And when Salat al-Dhuhrayn came, she was able to stand and pray. But Imam al-Sajjad tells us that on the night after Karbala, on Shaam Ghariba, I noticed for the very first time that my aunt Zainab alayhi salam was praying while she was sitting down. Something that the elderly do, something that those who are weak or injured should do. Imam Zainul Abidin asked Zainab alayhi salamullah if she sustained any injuries while they were running from one burning tent to another burning tent, as to see why Zainab alayhi salamullah, who's still only 48 years old, why is she praying while sitting down? She looked at Imam al-Sajjad alayhi salamullah and she said, "Oh nephew, forgive me for after seeing what happened to your father Abu Abdullah al-Hussain, there is no strength left in my body." Yes, the traditions tell us that on the day of Ashura, so great were the calamities that her hair changed from black to grey, Bibi Zainab alayhi salamullah, in the span of the few hours in which the massacre took place over Abu Abdullah al-Hussain alayhi salam. Indeed, great calamities and indeed great responsibilities came. And one of the greatest responsibilities that was given to Zainab alayhi salamullah was that before Imam al-Hussein departed to go out and fight the enemies, he gave her his beloved daughter Sukaina alayhi salamullah, who has never slept except on the chest of Abu Abdullah al-Hussein, and telling her, Zainab, I only have one amana left to give you, and that amana is my beloved daughter Sukaina alayhi salamullah. Make sure no harm, or at least try to minimize the harm that she will face. She's still extremely young. She has never known anyone to raise their voice at them. No one has ever slapped Sukaina alayhi salamullah. Nobody has ever made her hear words that are mean. She has always been pampered and spoiled by her father, Abu Abdullah Hussain alayhi salamullah. But soon the earrings that Imam al-Hussein gave to Sukaina were replaced with shackles and chains. Shimr lanatullah alayhi, after killing Imam al-Hussein and when the tents were burning, he would snatch the earrings from Sukaina alayhi salamullah. Yes? So on Shaam Ghariba, when all the women and the daughters of Risala welcomed the nightfall, because it was the first hijab that they had after the tents were burnt, it was the first time that the eyes of the strangers could not see them, so they welcomed the darkness of this nightfall. Everyone was finding some comfort except for Zainab alayhi salamullah, because they had brought water to the women of Ali Muhammad. And when they brought water, Zainab alayhi salamullah was going around and she was giving the water to all the orphans and the children, when she noticed that there is one orphan missing. Who is this orphan that is missing? It is Sukaina, the daughter of Abu Abdullah Hussain alayhi salamullah. As you can imagine, when they realized that Sukaina alayhi salamullah was gone and missing from them, all the calamities returned. Yes, the tradition says that the women again were running from left and right, left and right. Some of the children got up and said, what's happening? Are we being attacked again? Have they not already killed everyone that is with us? They told them, we are looking for Sukaina bint al-Hussein alayhi salamullah. The tradition tells us that Zainab alayhi salamullah went out looking for Sukaina, but she could not find her. She looked left and she looked right, but she could not find her. Where does she go? Does she go to the body of Al-Abbas alayhi salamullah, or does she go to the body of Abu Abdullah al-Hussein? Who does she go to get help from? She turns towards Najaf and she calls out to Amir al-Mu'mineen, Father Amir al-Mu'mineen, you are the one who is trustworthy in his amana, so come and help me find this amana. It is as if Imam Ali alayhi salamullah responded to Zainab. She begins to hear the crying of a young child. She walks and walks and walks until she comes to a body that she doesn't recognize anymore. And this is the body of Abu Abdullah al-Hussein. You would think that Zainab would recognize him almost immediately, but he is without a head. His chest has been leveled with his spine and he is being cut to thousands of pieces. Zainab alayhi salamullah, she looks and she's thinking, where is this voice coming from? I can hear someone crying, but I don't see them. When she gets closer to the body of Abu Abdullah al-Hussein alayhi salamullah, they're there on the chest of Imam al-Hussein. She sees a 3-year-old infant child who has thrown herself on the body of her father, and there she fell asleep on the bloody chest of Imam al-Hussein alayhi salamullah, because she doesn't know any other pillow but the chest of her father, Imam al-Hussein. Now imagine Zainab for the first time, after Imam al-Hussein left on Zuljanah, now for the first time she sees the son of Fatima to Zahra in this state. Yes, calamity after calamity. But mu'mineen and mu'minat, there is a calamity that followed this day. Yes, a calamity that renewed all the tragedy on Zainab alayha salamullah. This calamity would take place in the prison of Shaam. Zainab alayhi salamullah is always looking out for the daughter of Imam al-Hussein alayhi salamullah. This amana, this trust that Imam al-Hussein alayhi salamullah gave to her. When they get to the prison of Shaam, Zainab alayhi salamullah says, we all were extremely exhausted. And because we were exhausted, everybody was asked to go to sleep. Sukaina alayhi salamullah, the 3-year-old, for the very first time was able to close her eyes after Shaam Ghariba and get some rest. In that moment she sees Abu Abdullah al-Hussein alayhi salamullah in her dream. Yes, she sees her father in her dream. A 3-year-old child, what would she tell her father? She tells him, Father, when will you come to take me away from this horrible place? Baba Abu Abdullah, I have seen horrible things after you have gone. You left me, Abbas left me, Ali al-Akbar left me, Qasim left me, even the infant Abdullah Ali al-Asghar has left left me. Father, what can I tell you? They slapped us after you. They stole our earrings after you. They burned down our tents after you. Father, when will you come and take me? You've promised me that you will always take care of me. Imam Al-Hussain alayhi salam Allah tells Sukaina in her dream, don't worry my child, the meeting between you and I will be very soon. Yes, she says, the narration says, Sukaina alayhi salam Allah woke up. When she woke up, she was crying out, where is my father? Where is my father? My father promised to come and get me. He has never promised me something and not delivered on his promises. Her voice reached the bedroom of Yazid Lanatullah alayhi, who was intoxicated in celebrating the killing of Imam Al-Hussain alayhi salam. The crying of this 3-year-old child disturbed his sleep. So he said, what is the matter? Silence her. They told him she wants to see her father, Aba Abdullah Al-Hussain, and she will not be silent until she sees her father. This heartless, wretched person by the name of Yazid wanted to make mockery of the suffering of the Ahlul Bayt. He said, then what is the matter? Take her father's head. Let her enjoy. Let her see if he will ever come back to her. Yes, they placed the head of Aba Abdullah Al-Hussain in a golden platter. They placed the head of Imam Al-Hussain in a golden platter and they covered it with a golden lid, and they took it to this 3-year-old child of Imam Al-Hussain, Bibi Sakina alayhi salamullah. They say when they brought the platter, she looked at it and she said, what is this food? I can never eat food again until I see my father Hussain. They said to her, it is not food, take it, open it, see what is in there for you. Mu'mineen and mu'minat, imagine a 3-year-old child. Why would anyone treat an infant in this way? What crime has she committed, right? She removes the lid, and when she removes the lid, there she sees the head of Aba Abdullah Al-Hussain alayhi salamullah. What does she call out? Oh, the tulip of my life. Oh, the flower of Fatima to Zahra. Who is the one that has broken your lips and your teeth? Who is the one that has severed your head in this way? What have they done to you, oh my beloved father Aba Abdullah Al-Hussain? Yes, she embraces the head of Imam Al-Hussain. She takes a smell from the beautiful fragrance of Imam Al-Hussain, and then she goes silent. Zainab alayhi salamullah looks at her and she says, Sajjad, what is the matter with your sister Sukaina alayhi salamullah? Has she fallen asleep? Imam Zainul Abidin goes next to Bibi Sakina. He stands up, he says, Amma Zainab, start the Majlis Azza. The amana of Aba Abdullah has gone from us. Sukaina has passed away. Yes, Imam Zainul Abidin alayhi salamullah, while his hands are shackled and chained, has to dig up a grave with his own hand within the confinement of the prison of Shaam, that he may bury Bibi Sakina alayhi salamullah. Yes, walakin mu'mineen and mu'minat ajrukum ala Allah. Imam Sajjad says, by he who said Muhammad with truth, when we dug up the grave and we opened it, and then I went to collect the body of Bibi Sakina alayhi salamullah, when I came to place her in the grave, a hand reached out to me and a voice called out to me, Sajjad, give her to me. I am Aba Abdullah Al-Hussain. Let me be the one to take her from you. لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم. إنا لله وإنا إليه راجعون. ألا لعنة الله على القوم الظالمين. وسيعلم الذين ظلموا آل محمد أي منقلب سينقلبون مات بحسين. يا حسين يا حسين يا حسين يا حسين يا حسين يا حسين.